After Arthur had sailed for France, Mordred waited a reasonable interval, then circulated a forged letter saying that Arthur had died at Lancelot's hands, and he made himself king at Canterbury. He even tried to marry Guinevere, but she locked herself in the Tower of London and wouldn't come out, and the Bishop of Canterbury fled to Glastonbury because Mordred had threatened to chop off his head. It was discovered that Arthur was still alive and on his way home, but Mordred was still successful at persuading most of the English to take his side against Arthur by promising them peace and joy. When Arthur returned on May 10th, Mordred failed to stop him landing at Dover, though in the battle, the still weak Gawain was fatally struck on his recent head wound, surviving just long enough to write to Lancelot, apologizing and asking him to return to help Arthur.
Dear Lancelot, much has changed in your absence. Mordred has taken over Camelot, and a great battle will soon ensue, which we cannot win alone. I am sorry for my previous transgressions. Please, for the love of God, assist us in the coming battle. Fare thee well. Knight Gawain.
He died at noon, and Arthur interred him in the crypt at Dover Castle. Arthur pursued Mordred and beat him again at Barnham Down, and Mordred fled to Canterbury to strengthen his host from amongst Lancelot's old supporters, and the counties of London, Kent, Sussex, Essex, Surrey, Suffolk, and Norfolk. The Trinity Sunday night, before they were due to battle again near the seaside outside Salisbury, Gawain appeared to Arthur as he dozed and told him,
Arthur, listen to me. You must not battle Mordred at Salisbury. You must wait no less than 1 month. In that time, Lancelot can make his journey here, and only with his help will you have any hope of victory. Please wait for me 1 month.
Arthur sent the two brothers, Sir Lucan the butler and Sir Bedivere, to offer Mordred Cornwall and Kent in return for a delay, and the following morning both parties met to agree the deal. As Arthur and Mordred met to bargain on the field between their hosts, an adder bit a knight on the foot, and he drew his sword to kill it.
Ah! What's all this then? That bloomer's got a sword out. I thought there was a truce.
The worst was assumed, and soon the Battle of Salisbury had accidentally started. By evening the field was strewn with 100,000 dead and very few living, other than Arthur, the badly injured brothers Lucan and Bedivere, and Mordred. But at last Arthur had his recreant son in his sights, and taking his spear from Lucan, he went to kill him. He quickly impaled Mordred on his spear, but his son pulled himself along the length of it, and as he died, he struck Arthur a lethal blow to the head. Looters had by now appeared on the darkening battlefield, and when the two brothers Lucan and Bedivere tried to move the dying Arthur to safety, Lucan's guts fell out, and he died. Realizing that his own end was near, Arthur commanded Bedivere to throw Excalibur into a nearby lake.
Bedivere, I have one last task for you before I die. There is a lake near here. Take the sword Excalibur, toss it into its waters, and tell me what you see.
Arthur, I have done what you asked.
And what did you see?
I watched as the sword drearily vanished into the depths of the water.
Then you have not done what I have asked. Now go and do as I have requested.
Arthur, I have done what you asked. And I saw the sword recede into the waters of the lake, and a light from the heavens shone upon its surface.
Bedivere, for the love of God, you have not done what I have asked. If you love me, You will throw the sword into the lake.
Arthur! Arthur! I have done what you asked. I witnessed a hand rise from the waters, catch the sword, shake it thrice, brandish it, and pull it back down.
Thank you. Then you have done as I have asked, loyal brother.
Then he carried Arthur to that same waterside where he was put aboard a mysterious barge. On it were 3 queens. Queen Morgan le Fay, the Queen of Norgales, the Queen of the Wastelands, and also many damsels, including Namue, all in black hoods.
I am to be taken to the Vale of Avalon, where I may heal. Perhaps we will meet again some day. Goodbye, my brother.
Goodbye, Arthur.